everyone. So we are Team Claw and Order. That's the team with the three pandas doing the Eiffel Tower. So what we are is a site to do due diligence for something that's really important. The American Disabilities Act was a way for everyone to comply with the laws to make it accessible for disabled people to access websites. But it's also a great money-making scheme, because I work with people who create ADA compliant type consulting. So what we have here is the dashboard and website. So here's the scheme of the way these things work. They look at your website, they say, hey, you got all these violations, and almost all websites fail because it's really hard to comply. So we did some websites, and this is like usually the average is like everyone has violations and very few actually pass. So that is a money-making machine if you're in ADA compliance. So the way we have this thing set up is that we have these websites, and these are a couple of the ones we have. We already did the analysis, so I'll just show you. I think we have, can you help me on here? To have Betaworks and AI Tinkerer's website. Where's AI Tinkerer's? Okay, this is the Betaworks. So we found out that these are the sites. This is the recommended amount to charge for fixing their websites. Now, in this website, we could add more, and we can even let the AI find more, and they'll just create this list, and we could run the audit. But really, the interesting part is once it does the audit, is the dashboard, which is here, which you've already seen. But we have much more detail about each website. So looking at the Betaworks or AI Tinkerers, actually the Betaworks is actually not bad. Here it is, it's 145. So just assuming that our AI Tinkerers, which is 65, which is actually very good for compliance, is that we can give it a call.
Specialist with Claw and Order. I am calling because our team ran an accessibility compliance scan on your website, and we flagged some serious issues that I need to bring to your attention. Do you have a few minutes?
Yep. So
we detected 3 high-severity violations.
So how much is this going to cost me? Like, what's the problem with this?
I understand you are concerned about the cost, and I will get to that. But first, it is critical that you understand the severity of the problem. Your website scored a 145 out of 100 on our accessibility compliance scan.
That's pretty bad.
To put that in perspective, anything above 50 is considered high risk for legal action. You are firmly in the danger zone.
Wow, how much can we be sued for this?
The average settlement in these cases is between $25,000 and $75,000. And that is before legal fees.
Oh man, that's a
which can
lot.
easily double.
How much do you charge to fix it?
We offer a fast-track remediation program with a flat fix fee, meaning no hourly billing or surprises. Based on what we found on your site, we can get you fully compliant for a flat fee of $3,000 to $5,000.
Wow, that's awesome. That's really cheap. What a bargain. Thank you.
It is a bargain when you consider the alternative.
So basically, all sites almost always fail these compliance tests, and these are, especially if you get like hospice care or healthcare, their websites are never usually compliant, even though they deal with a lot of old people. So yeah, so what this app does, it basically allows you to just go to any website, find faults in it, and it's fully compliant. It has its own checklist, and if you can go into the more detail, so say this one website, and I want to know exactly what did it fail. It actually is a real an analyzer. So in the AI summary, let me see. No, that wasn't a lot there, but it gives you a whole list of all the things that went wrong. And in this case, I happened to pick the one that's totally compliant, so that was probably the worst one to choose. But but really the thing to remember about these things is that almost everyone fails, so it's a little bit of a scam. But we think that using OpenClaw to actually make the calls and also find the things, and we're using 11 Labs as the voice agent for this, that even with a certain amount of time with automation, it's easy to make money with this, and people do make money with this, because it's actually very hard to comply. And like, maybe this one's a better example. When you go into more details, it goes into a lot of detail of why they failed and how they failed. So, and also in this part, is what you expect to charge for it based on severity and urgency. And if they had a lawsuit, this is the probable loss I'll have. So then we have a ratio of how much we charge to the severity of a lawsuit. So you have a 3.23 ROI. So yeah, this is what Claw and Order does. It's basically a way to make money. It's not illegal. In fact, we are helping the world by making the websites more accessible for disabled people.
And that's time.
Thank you.
Question?